Good morning, student. Hope you all are good and staying at your home safely. So, students, in yesterday video, I have given you the introduction of the poem "Rain on the Roof" by Coates Kenny. So, here I told you that this poem tells us about the poet's sweet memory of his childhood. At night, when dark clouds cover over the sky and it rains gently, then the poet lies in his cozy bed and listens to the sound of the raindrops falling overhead on the roof of his cottage. The poet remembers the loving look of his mother who used to shower love and affection on her children. In this way, I had give you the the introduction part of the poem. Today, I will be covering up the paragraph 1 with the explanation, word meaning and the question answers based on this paragraph. Student, you don't have to write down the word meaning. These word meaning I have written for your query. If you don't understand the word, then how you are going to solve your paragraph by understanding that paragraph with the word meaning with the meaning of those words. That's why I have written these words. So I will be reading the paragraph 1. First of all the paragraph, then I will be reading out the word meaning which I have written for all of you. So the paragraph 1 goes like this: when the humid shadows hover over all the starry spheres and the melancholy darkness gently weeps in rainy tears, what a bliss to press the pillow of a cottage chamber bed and lie listening to the patter of the soft rain overhead. So here in the first line, the first word is humid, that is wet. Shadows means cloud. Hover means to stay in the air in one place, that is hang. Now the second line contains starry. Starry means full or lit by stars. Then spheres. Spheres means domain, and melancholy means sad. Then gently, softly, bliss, great joy. Patter means sound of rain falling on the roof. एक पैटर्न बनाते हैं ना, जब बारिश कहीं पर भी गिरती है तो एक अलग से आवाज़ आती है. सो दैट इज पैटर, पीटर पैटर साउंड. सो दैट इज साउंड ऑफ ए रेन फॉलिंग ऑन द रूफ. ओवरहेड मीन्स above. So here students, I'll just explain you the meaning of this paragraph. So here students, the poet here describe his experience of a rainy night. First of all, in this paragraph, the poet had described his experience of a rainy night. He says that all the stars of the sky, being covered by clouds, have become invisible. As you all know that the poet described the experience of a rainy night. So now he is saying that all the stars of the sky, being covered by clouds, now have become invisible. It leads to the gloomy darkness all around. अब वहाँ पर क्या है, हर जगह अंधेरा हो गया. It leads to a gloomy darkness all around. This darkness is making the poet very sad and very reflective. See, the third line says that the melancholy darkness means he is sad. After seeing the darkness, the poet is very sad and reflective. According to the poet, the raindrops are the tears shed by the dense and sad darkness. Means, according to the poet, the raindrops are the tears shed by the darkness and the dense. However, it is very enjoyable to lie in a cozy bed pressing the head against a soft pillow. जब बारिश होती है तो क्या होता है, हमारा बहुत मन करता है ना, अगर इफ द रेन इज देयर इन द एट द नाइट तो क्या होता है, वी जस्ट फील कंफर्टेबल इन अ वी जस्ट लाई इन अ कोजी बेड एंड प्रेसिंग द हेड अगेंस्ट अ सॉफ्ट पिलो व्हेन इट इज रेनिंग आउटसाइड. So it is very pleasant to hear the pattering sound of the raindrop. Pattering, I have told you, the pattering means the sound which of a rain falling on the roof. So It is very pleasant to hear the pattering sound of the raindrop falling overhead on the roof. So sometimes it is we feel very pleasant, we feel very delighted to listen the sound of that falling rain on our roof. Thus the sound of the raindrop creates a soothing effect of the on the poet, who feels relieved from the sadness. First of all, he was very sad when he saw that the whole clouds were invisible and the darkness was there. But after listening the rain falling rain of the roof, he feel very delighted, and it gives a soothing effect on the poet, who feels relieved after from the sadness. And what was the sadness? That was the darkness and the sadness when he saw that the clouds was invisible. So in this way, here the poet says that in this stanza, the poet says that the stars of the sky are not visible. Now it is being covered by a cloud, and he says that the darkness is making him sad and also reflective, and the rain also seems to mirror his emotion, as it looks like tears falling softly from human eyes. So the only thing that can bring joy to the poet is to curl up, means to lie on that soft pillow in the bed of a rural cottage area. And though the room of the cottage was very small and ill equipped, the sound of the raindrops are enable him to recover from his sad and gloomy mood. So in this way he was delighted after listening the sound of the raindrop, and he feel very good after hearing the falling rainfall, and he was relieved from the darkness now. So in this way, students, I had explained you the first stanza of the poem. Now I just go with the here I just give you a poetic device that is used in the poem. So in the stanza 1, the poet transfer his sad mood from himself to the darkness of the night in which the poem is set. And in second line, when the humid shadow over the humid property of the cloud, and that is transferred to shadows, मतलब कि जो भी चीज़ें थी जो humid means that is wet is transferred to the clouds now. So in this way I have just told you the stanza description. Now here I will discuss the question answers with you all. You all have to write down the question answers in your fair copy. So the first question goes like this: what does the poet mean by humid shadow? As you all know that humid means wet, shadow means that I have told you that is cloud related to if we go with the stanza wise. So by this the poet means the dark cloudy ready to fall on the earth in the form of raindrops. So here humid shadow means the dark cloudy ready to fall on the earth in the form of raindrop. Now second question: what according to the poet is a great bliss? So bliss, all of you know that I have told you here, bliss means great joy. So what was the great joy for him? It means it is a great bliss to lie in a cozy bed in his cottage and listen to the sound of the raindrop falling on the roof. The third question: what does the phrase starry spheres refers to the above line? Starry, all of you know that I have discussed here. Starry means the fourth word meaning full or lit by stars, and sphere means domain. So the answer is it refers to the sky in the night which is filled with numerous stars. So starry spheres means it refers to the sky in the night which is filled with numerous stars. Name the poet of the poem. Kurt Skene was the name of the poem. So this is the first paragraph which I had discussed with you all. Here tomorrow I will be discussing the second paragraph with you all, and later on Friday I will be discussing with the third paragraph with you all. and in this way we will discuss the whole 3 paragraph one day. Now as you all know that from today onwards we will be running our the same timing of the classes. So from today onwards I will be taking the class with the Gmeet also. So you can join me and you can ask if you have any query, and you all have to write down these question answer in your copy. So note it down that you all have to write it down. Again I am repeating it again and again that you all have to note it down, all the question answers in your copy. So just note it down, and if you have any query related to your chapter you can ask from me in Gmeet class or in a WhatsApp class. Thank you students, take care and bye bye.